Okay, what if I told you that a decade from now, just 10 years, you could be in a spot where you literally never have to worry about money again? I know, it's a huge promise, right? But today, we're going to explore a really simple but powerful strategy that claims it can do exactly that.
So this incredibly bold guarantee, it comes from entrepreneur and content creator Ankur Waraku. And really, it's the foundation of the whole plan we're breaking down today. He's basically taken a financial strategy and boiled it down to a few simple rules that, honestly, could completely change your future.
I know what you're probably thinking. A guarantee like that? It sounds, well, almost impossible, but the math behind it is surprisingly simple and straightforward. So let's just get into it and see how this plan actually works step by step.
All right, this whole thing kicks off with one simple moment, your very first paycheck. Let's kind of imagine that exciting day to see how this whole formula works right from the get-go. So picture this. You've just graduated, you've landed that first real job, and you're about to get that very first salary deposit. This moment right here, this is where the entire journey to financial freedom actually begins. Let's use a nice round number. We'll say your starting salary is 20,000 rupees a month. That's about 2,40,000 a year. This is just our baseline. It's a pretty realistic number for a lot of people starting out, but honestly, the rules we're about to talk about, they work no matter what your starting salary is. The very first step is to split that income using the classic 50-30-20 rule. And look, this isn't just about budgeting. It's about setting your priorities straight from day one. 50% for what you absolutely need, 30 for what you want, and a crucial 20% that goes to your future self. So, with our example, that's 10,000 rupees for your essentials, rent, food, bills, 6,000 for your wants, all the fun stuff, and then a non-negotiable 4,000 rupees that goes straight into investments. This right here is the foundation. Now, having a budget is a great start, but it's not going to be enough to really rocket your growth. The real power of this 10-year plan, the secret sauce, if you will, is all about how you handle your salary growth over time. And here it is. This is the absolute game changer. Every single time you get a raise, half, 50% of that extra money goes straight to your investments. It happens before you even have a chance to get used to it, before it ever touches your spending budget. This way, you avoid lifestyle inflation and you seriously supercharge your wealth creation.
Let's just see it in action. So, after a year, you get a 10% raise. Your monthly salary goes from 20,000 to 22,000 rupees. That's an extra 2,000 a month. So now what do you do with it? And this is where the magic happens. Your old investment was 4,000, remember. You take that 2,000 rupee raise and you put half of it, that's 1,000 rupees, straight into your investments. So your new monthly investment is now 5,000. You see what's happening? You're not just investing more money. Your rate of investment is actually going up over time. So here's the million-dollar question, or I guess the 27 lakh rupee question. What happens when you actually do this, without fail, for an entire decade? You start in your 20s, you follow these rules, and by the time you're hitting your 30s, what does your financial life even look like? The commitment is really simple. It's just 10 years of consistency. Every single promotion, every annual hike, half of that new money is dedicated to building your portfolio. The other half, that can totally go towards your wants and needs, so you still get to enjoy the rewards of all your hard work along the way.
So, over those 10 years, by sticking to this rule, the total amount of money you've put in from your own salary adds up to about 12 lakh rupees. That's a huge amount of disciplined saving for sure. But that's not where this story ends.
Because of the power of compounding and your constantly accelerating investment rate, that 12 lakh doesn't just sit there. If we assume a pretty modest 10% annual return, your portfolio could be worth an incredible 27 lakh rupees. See? It's not magic, it's just a system. By paying your future self first, especially with that new money you get from raises, you let compounding do all the heavy lifting for you. As you can see, you've more than doubled what you put in, simply by making investing a non-negotiable priority. And that kind of brings us to the most important question of all, doesn't it? This isn't just some theory. The rules are simple, the math is clear, and the potential is massive. The next time money hits your account, you have a choice to make. That paycheck isn't just the end of a month of work. It's the starting line for the rest of your financial life. So how are you going to split it?